Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yes, we are very late. Let's see. Hey, Jan, JoJo, Laura.
Hello. It's
How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I can't talk to you right now.
Smash that like and share this out, please.
Sorry, I brought up before we come on. I brought up food, so we were talking about food. JoJo, I know that's your favorite subject. No, JoJo's is meat.
Meat slapper here.
JoJo is the meat slapper. Hey, Christina. Hey, Sneaky.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Yo, what's going on, fam?
I gotta clear my throat. Wait a minute. Okay. Hope you feel better, Melissa.
Yes.
Feel better, bless. Love you, sister.
How is everybody doing tonight? I think I asked that, didn't I? All right.
What?
What? What's wrong?
What?
There's a.
What's the matter?
Oh, stop it. I'm trying to figure out what this is doing. It brought up some kind of ad over here and it dropped my chat way down. That's unusual. I've never seen that before. I don't know. It brought up an ad on the above the chat on your deal.
Oh, this chair is not comfortable anymore since I broke the thing. It's
I will send apologies if y'all hear music. My neighbors are having their music loud.
I'm surprised if y'all don't hear the TV in the bedroom. Slim is watching Yellowstone again.
Again,
Again.
Love you too, Melissa.
Love you too, Melissa.
Yes, love you.
So, how are y'all loving this weather?
Very badly.
I'm ready for it to just not be.
I'm ready to cry.
It's cold up
Rain
there.
all day.
It's raining there.
Yeah.
And yesterday we had a beautiful sunny day. Woke up this morning. It was full of snow.
Oh no.
It was like we get the four seasons in one day sometimes, and I'm starting to believe it.
No, we did that in Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado gets that every day almost. In May especially. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Rob, love you, brother.
Love you, ho.
Hey, Laura, Jan, Sneaky.
He got up to 58 or 61 today.
I only got to 72 here today. And it's been in the 90s.
Tomorrow will be 67, Thursday 75, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The days I have to work are going to be 82, 83, and 83.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they said is going to be here.
It figures I'm going to be working. Rob, Rob, you were sent a link if you wanted to come up.
Yeah, it was sent by me. That's to here.
But we have a frost advisory tonight. We got we have a thing on our phones that tells stuff that's going on in the county, sheriff's department, all that stuff.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old murder suspect, female, was found dead in her cell. Uh, but she was on 24-hour surveillance. She was in a room by herself because she was on, I guess, suicidal watch. And so cameras were on her 24/7, and there was no interact. They said she went to sleep at 11 o'clock, and they looked at the cameras and no interaction with any kind of staff members or anything. But when they went to check on her, she was dead.
Good Lord.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Dang.
She probably swallowed something and
I don't know. They're gonna do, I guess, an autopsy and stuff. Finally made it to a live stream. That's okay, Laura. We're all still here. Okay, Rob. That's fine. That's cool.
Did she fall asleep already?
I
Since
bet
I
you
met
money
Laura.
he'll be the first one out.
So that's what I was just getting ready to say. He'll be the first one to sleep.
You're usually the first one out.
Yeah, I usually am.
I end up watching it by myself, like, oh, did you see that? Oh.
That's like Slam. He'll put on, let's watch a movie. So we'll sit there and I'll be out.
I will if it's something that's not interesting to me. I'll make it through the first 10 minutes of it, and then I'm out.
Oh, it don't matter if it's interesting or not. I still follow. Good thing I ain't taking a quiz on it. Jan said it's supposed to snow there again tonight. I'm afraid we don't get any more snow. We usually don't get snow around this time. JoJo said crunch, crunch, Amy.
Don't you dare.
So the name of the chat tonight is Family Traditions. It's kind of the things that I'm kind of talking about are things that you grew up with and that you find yourself doing. Because I know when I was little, Mama would be doing something. I was like, I ain't doing that when I get older. And I turn around and end up doing the same thing. And then me and Mama have like a cooking contest when we're together, and we let Daddy be the judge. Sometimes it turn out too good for Dad. Mama can give him the evil look.
Lord, no shark doo.
So then we start bringing in my cousins, and we don't tell them whose is whose. We did that one year. We made pumpkin rolls. We didn't tell them whose was whose, and I won, but.
I remember back when I was little, we used to get around on like gatherings and stuff like that.
Hey,
Then whenever we'd get done eating and everything, everybody would gather around and everything, get my grandpa to tell stories about the old times when I was growing up.
I can sit around. I won't fall asleep. I'll sit around and watch or listen to them for hours.
Oh yeah, I could too. There'd be a lot of times, all the younger kids, people want to go outside and play, and would be, they'd be out there playing and everything. I'd be sitting there listening.
See, when we go on vacation, because Grandma and Grandpa and most of my cousins and all them on my dad's side, all of them lived in Virginia, and we lived in Maryland. So when we come in for vacation, it was like the family, like all gathered at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Yep.
It is like wall to wall people, and then we'd all eat dinner, and then Papa would pull out the banjo. And, we couldn't dance a lick, but we thought we could. And we just have us a time. I mean, that's just sweet memories that nobody can take away.
Amen to that.
Them was the good old days. And nowadays, if kids had to go through what we did when we were young,
Oh, God forbid.
half of them wouldn't have made it. Chicken. Oh Lord, Laura. I was getting ready to say chicken. I was read it, and she's doing her little song. Hi, Richie.
Richie, what's up, brother?
Sandra, what kind of memories did you have?
Well, on my mother's side of the family, like for Christmas and everything, after the Christmas dinner and everything, it was a tradition for the oldest kids in the family to do all the dishes by hand. And I said, never am I going to impose that to my kids. And I do.
Now you wish you would have.
Yeah. And on my father's side, well, we used to always go to my uncle's house. He had a band, and for Christmas or whatever we're celebrating, and he would play the electric guitar, and we would dance too, and it was pretty fun.
I miss those times.
Yeah, and
Yeah, boy.
today there's not as much as people gathering as much as before. And then I started a tradition with my family, my kids, and we had to stop it because of the Divic. We didn't do it that year. We rent the same hotel every year for Christmas. So we arrive at the hotel on the 24th and we leave either the 26th or the 27th. And we spend our time there. We order out, and there's a pool and a spa. And don't look for me, I'm in the spa. Yeah, and the kids they go shopping. They have their own car, and we're like downtown in a big city, so they go shopping. They have fun. They come back and join us at the hotel.
And when we were little, you didn't get, we didn't expect these big, lavish, expensive. Thank you, hon. Lavish things like a lot of kids expect nowadays.
Yeah. It's like this tradition, well, we started it because of my youngest daughter. She would watch Home Alone, the one he's at a hotel. So she said, Mommy, I want to go to a hotel for Christmas. So that's how it started because of that movie. So.
We just usually gather around here, cook a big dinner. Used to, all Michael's family would come here. But now his family's like done passed away and everything's not the same.
There you go. Look at you go.
What about y'all?
Pass.
Like I said, there's just a lot of stuff. But yeah, like I said, I remember you talking about said that, you said there be people eating everywhere. I remember that too. They be people eating everywhere from one side of the house to the other. Kids sitting in the floor. Sometimes grown ups sitting in the floor.
That's how we would sit down on the front porch in the swing eating.
Yep. There be some the little bittiest, they be in some of the grown ups' laps.
Yep. Well, see, my grandma had 18 kids. And, all of them didn't, make it and everything, but The ones that they had like anyway, my mom and dad were the only ones that had two kids. The rest of them had four and up.
Johnny, what's up, brother?
Hey Donnie, hey cute goth girl, hey strange and
Hey. No, you rock.
Hey, everyone.
all right, Twinkie, what is some of your memories?
Well, there's only one thing that I do that my mama and them did. Uh, we do all the other stuff, like I only open one Christmas gift on Christmas Eve, and then the rest you get on Christmas. And it's always the pajamas, so everybody can match the next morning. Uh, but my mama always did on Thanksgiving, we would all have our meal, and then we would play bingo. And she would buy a bunch of prizes all throughout the year. And she would have kid stuff and grown up stuff. And it was like there would be Christmas decorations in it, and it'd be stuff that the kids could like win to give to their parents for Christmas or whatever. Um, and so after she died, we didn't have that for the longest time. And then when me and Cody got together, I started that tradition back up, and I've done it for the last 20 Thanksgivings, um, where we just play bingo and people win prizes. And so that's everyone looks forward to that every year.
It is a neat idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wicked, thank you, Miles and Broski. Love y'all.
Like I wanted to try to do that one thing that I've seen people do where you have to wear the mittens and you wrap the stuff in tape.
Cellophane, yeah.
And we did one year where I used to work. We had to wear the mittens, the oven mittens, and we had to wrap a Christmas present
Oh,
with the mittens on.
that would be hard.
I won, but it was hard because your tape wanted to stick all to the gloves.
Yeah.
Hey, Wicked.
You know, that reminded me another thing too. Amy was talking about. It reminded me something that we used to do is it started out when I was real little. Is people would pick out a name, and one person would be picked among the family to draw a name. And whoever they draw the name, they got to get a gag gift for them, but they didn't know which gift it was going to be. Because whoever's name they draw, that person, nobody, they didn't know whose gift was whose, so they didn't know who the gift was from at first. But anyhow, they eventually got to where just anybody would just get anybody anything. Well, one year, somebody got one of my cousins got one of my other cousins a gag gift, and it got mixed up and got handed to one of the kids. They opened it up, and it was some dried up dog.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh Lord.
Cody's uncle does that on purpose to everyone. He gives them like 3-week-old hot dog or my first Christmas with Cody, he gave me a broomstick.
Oh nice.
He does that every year. I think he's just crazy.
It's weird. When we have our Christmases here, with the kids and the grandkids, I would much rather sit there and watch everybody else open their presents. And then they'll holler at me, open your presents, and I'll have a big old stack or something next to me, and I ain't touched them. But I would much rather watch them open it.
Yeah.
Than me sit there and open everything.
I was always the last one because I'd watch and take pictures and all that. How not Mayor's Edge?
So, man,
Mayor.
Them grandbabies ain't gonna stay little forever.
No.
But trying to get my kids to help me decorate for Christmas, oh my Lord.
My kids aren't allowed.
I want my kids to help, but it's Slim has the job of putting it together because I can't. I can't put the tree together.
My kids don't like coming near me because they said I'm anal about where stuff is placed and placement of the bulbs and everything else. And I kind of am, but
You know, you have to do the milk and cookie thing with for Santa Claus,
Yeah.
and then
And
you see Michael or some of them running around after the kids go to sleep to eat. They take chunks out of the cookie, drink half the milk.
I'd leave out carrots too for the reindeer.
And we had this thing. We happened to find it one day. It was a square, and it looked like like you know how some of the ceilings in the older houses they had the square tile at the end of the ceilings. Well, we had it was a square tile, and it had a Santa Claus foot hanging through it. And what it was is you're supposed to put it on your ceiling and make it look like Santa was stuck. He was falling through the roof. Well, we were going to put it on the roof, but it kind of didn't work, or on the ceiling. So Michael opened the fireplace up and put it up inside the fireplace, so it made it look like Santa Claus was stuck in the fireplace.
Hey, Robert.
Hi, Tippy.
Robert, what's going on, brother?
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert. Hey, Gary. But I miss some of those traditions. I never lived in a house that had a dishwasher, so I didn't know what it was like to have the dishwasher. So we always had to hand wash stuff.
Every daggone place I've been in had a spot for a dishwasher, but they ain't ever been one in there. So I end up putting my daggone trash can or something there to keep it out of the way.
The house we live in, like I said, it was built in 1925, so it's an old house. And they had one of those real skinny dishwashers. They had cut around the cabinet space between my stove and my sink, and they pulled the cabinet out and put it up somewhere, I guess, and had a dishwasher. Well, when they moved out of this house, they took their little dishwasher with them and they slid the cabinet back in. Now we can't find the dishwasher small enough.
Yeah.
I had a roll up to the sink dishwasher.
Well, we had bought one of those because I was like, yes, I want to have a dishwasher where you hook it up to your sink.
Yep.
I bought it. We brought it home because we bought it from his cousin's friend. That thing leaked everywhere. We loaded it back up, took it back, and give me my money back.
Sounds like you took the drain plug out. It was underneath the bottom.
Melissa, thank you, sister. Love y'all.
Jared, if you want to announce your GoFundMe,
Oh,
you're more than welcome to.
thank you. Yeah, guys, I have a GoFundMe put up. What is going on is my mom basically has, my dad recently passed from lung cancer and everything. Now my mom has it.
And we just found out today.
Yeah, we just found out today, actually. And she's got to start going to Nashville to start taking treatments. And right now, we don't have a dependable car to travel with, so we put up a GoFundMe for $2,500. Just try to find something just kind of cheap, got to be used, dependable, that we can just use for that, things like that and stuff. So any amount anybody can spare, any prayers, anything, sharing it out is more than a blessing.
Most definitely. Twinkie has posted. I don't know how to pin stuff.
Just click the three dots. Or you have to be on the main YouTube.
Hold on, let me get there.
Just click the three dots by the comment and then click pin to top.
I didn't know Amy was sharing it. I shared it too. My bad.
I already had it copied because I've been sharing it everywhere.
Okay, how do you do it again?
Okay, click the three dots beside the comment.
Sean, what's up, brother?
You have a link, Sean.
Pin message.
Yes.
Okay, I believe it's pinned to the top then.
Yeah.
Slam, thanks, brother. I really appreciate that, man.
We've always been about family helping family. and this is what we do.
Yep.
Things come up we don't expect. So anybody that can and will help out what you can.
Send lots of prayers and share, share, share.
Definitely.
JoJo, thank you, sister. Love you. Yeah, guys, we always try to show as much love as we can to everybody, but this time we need some.
Everybody pray for Mama.
Sean, appreciate it, brother. I really, really appreciate that. Love you, man. Gary, thank you too, brother. Love you too. Love all you.
God will find a way.
Absolutely.
And how far is Nashville from y'all's house?
It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
We had to do that when we had to take my dad. We had to go an hour and 15 minutes every day for 6 weeks. And we all just had to keep taking turns to do it. But luckily there was like, 3 or 4 of us that could. I know y'all are there gonna have to be doing it by yourselves, so you definitely need something dependable.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that these smaller hospitals can't do that kind of stuff, and you have to go somewhere bigger.
Yeah. But see, we got one little town that's not too far from us, Manchester and stuff, and everything. I thought maybe they had something there. Nope.
Yeah.
When did she start going?
I'm not sure. Like I said, we just literally found out this afternoon during Amy's streams and everything. They're going to call back tomorrow or the next day, whenever they get all of it set up. Lord, thank you, sister. Love y'all.
We all will see what we can do.
I appreciate it. I mean, y'all, you don't know what you guys mean to me. I mean, you really,
And we know because y'all mean the same.
So. Y'all are really the only family we have.
God brings us all into each other's lives for a reason, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Rob, I appreciate that, brother.
And things we go through makes us stronger. We may not feel like it, but it does.
Sean, what's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Not too much. How you doing? In there, of course.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. And then the delay here. Hold on a second. What's going on? I had the thing going still.
Yeah, Jan, we discussed that earlier to see about transportation.
They're going to try what they can, but they're also still going to need the vehicle because they're going to need other options too. And Jared will need a ride and everything else. So they're still going to need the dependable vehicle. So we're still going to keep it going.
Hey, Doris. Hey, sister. How you doing?
Hey, Doris.
Hi, Doris.
You post that link again? I was signing in or getting set up here. I can't find it now.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Which one, Sean?
Where to GoFundMe? Oh, never mind. I got it. It's just way up there. Cool.
Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
Thank you, JoJo. Thanks to everybody. Yeah, Doris, I just found out mom's got lung cancer, and we just found out earlier this afternoon. And she's got to start going to Nashville, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from here for treatments. And everybody knows right now we don't have a dependable vehicle, so we're trying to do it. We set up a GoFundMe, like $2,500, just something to try to get a used little car somewhere, just something dependable to get back and forth for that and stuff. So that's what's going on right now.
Twinkie, I'll be right back.
Okay. So everybody, we need to uplift Jared and his mama. Just let them know that we're all here for them
Hi, Jan.
if they need us for anything.
Yeah, I really appreciate it too. That's
And
why I
if
came to you guys.
even if it's $1 or $2, it adds up.
Mm-hmm. So anything, like I said, is a blessing.
So Sean, do you have any family traditions that you can remember and that you continue?
I kind of guess we kind of made our own. I don't remember. I guess it was the same as a kid. Being a kid, Christmases. I kind of treated the same as growing up. My growing up for my kids. So I guess that'd be one of the traditions. I know there's nothing really special about it either. It's just opening up Christmas. Presents on Christmas morning, having Christmas dinner, and kids will be playing with their toys all day.
That's when it's a good thing when there is the indulgence, but then you got all they make them adult proof for kids' toys now. And you can't
Yeah. Yeah, there was plenty of years where I was, all the kids, because we would go down, especially when my kids were young, we would go down the street here, and my wife's sisters would come over with their kids, and the grandparents would have all kinds of presents for them. So me and my brother-in-laws would be all, putting together toys, trying to open up packages, trying to get the toy out of the darn box.
Now, I loved it. I can remember one year we went to Virginia for Christmas, and it started snowing Christmas morning, but being back in the mountains watching it snow, it was so pretty. But then I was supposed to went back to work, but I got snowed in. That was even better. Just was wondering because we have transit or transport vans that's why. I mean, every state is different. I know Laura said something about when she had went to the doctor's one time, they left her there 2 counties over, and she didn't have a way back home. So they need some good, reliable transportation. I remember there's a thing in Virginia that it's called the Christmas train, and the train goes through and it goes really slow. And all these kids are gathered around the train tracks with their parents, and they would throw toys and candy out to them. They do that every year up where mom and dad live, which I think is really good. I ended up walking home from 2 counties away in a storm.
Oh my.
That person should be fired.
Here we have, if you have like cancer and you need treatment and transportation, it's, I don't know if it's a private thing or whatever, but they do have the transportation wherever you are to go and come back, and they stay with you if you don't have someone to go with.
Well, that's what these people were supposed to do. They were hired through the insurance company, and they still left me there.
Oh, this is an association, I could say, and that's what Eric's aunt is doing. She's alone, and she too has lung cancer, and she goes for treatments, and it's like a ride there and come back, and you know,
Okay, Melissa.
maybe check with where they raise money for cancer, like at a cancer benefit place.
I don't know of any places around here that would do anything like that.
Just check around since she's got Medicare or Medicaid or whatever. Check with them to see if they have a transportation deal.
Yeah, I said I'm definitely going to check into it 100%.
I wish I had an extra car I could just give y'all.
I would have no way to come get it.
Yeah, right. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Yeah, that's something that every county should at least have something with dependable drivers.
Mm.
Doris said, "Oh my God, we're giving our car away."
Mystic. Ah,
Mystic, what's up, brother?
it's so glad to see
Hello,
you.
Mystic.
Hey, Mystic, how are you?
Hi.
I thought
Yeah, it was called MedRide, and they were through the like our insurance. It was supposed to be like a U cards. It works off the same thing. Well, they'll take you there and leave you.
Because everybody told us, try them, try that, try that, try that. So we tried that. They came, picked her up, and then she went over and dropped her off. And then when
For
she
a
got
15-minute
done,
appointment.
yeah, then we got done, she called. They said, just call when you're done. When she got done, she called them. They said, all right, we'll be back over there when we can. She waited there for
4 hours.
it was raining, cold.
And I ended up walking home 2 counties away, walking home.
Hey, Parasolo. Hey, Melissa.
What's up,
Hey.
sister?
Hi,
Hi,
Solo.
Press Solo, what's up, brother?
Oops.
So maybe shuffling some cards.
It was me. I dropped something. Sorry.
I thought we was about to play poker.
I don't think the odds would be in our favor right now. So
The odds are ever in my favor.
no, definitely not.
Last time I played poker, Slim wanted me to be his partner. I didn't know how to play, and I was on medication.
Uh-oh.
Lost the whole $80.
That's why we don't play with money. When we play with real money, I lose big time. I don't know when to stop.
I'm just not good at
Like
poker.
the chips, I do really well.
I can play like spades and rummy.
I like to play spider solitaire with 5 decks. Dex. I said Dex.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
I said Dex with an E. Thank you. Jared.
We're glad you pronunciated that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know how my accent makes things sound.
Listen to me trying to use big words.
Sorry.
It's because I'm so eloquently spoken. I have very nice vernacular.
You got very nice what?
Vernacular.
I reckon.
Pronunciation of words.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Mary.
I read the dictionary once when I was bored.
What Mary said.
Well, Mary, shush.
It did.
I swear. Sometimes y'all people just look for me to say bad things when I ain't doing it.
Get her, Mary, get her.
Hush.
She hurried up and jumped back in there real quick and said, "I said Dex."
I did.
Uh-huh.
How are you, Donnie?
Hey, Donnie.
Donnie, I sent a message back on that video you sent.
Did you and your company that you're working for get any pizza stuff back in? And hot wings?
Do what?
Donnie, appreciate that, brother. Love y'all.
The pizza place that Donnie works for, they ran out of all pizza making materials and
Good Lord.
hot wing making materials as well. How far away from Knoxville? 4.5 hours.
Whew.
Oh, that is sweet, Laura. Hey, Jared, if need be, since I don't live that far from you, if you need me and my car, just let me know. I'm there for you.
Bless your heart. See that right there? That's family right there.
That's amazing, Laura.
That's why I said I wish they lived closer.
Yes, because I'd be there too.
See, my buddy Scott, he was going to go out and take out just a small loan, and told us, he said, you can just pay me back whenever. He said, I'll take care of it. And, for the $2,500. And he said he called his place he goes through for his loans and stuff and everything. They said that he couldn't get it right now. So.
Oh.
Mm.
But that's okay, though. The Lord will see us through.
Yes. He will.
So how far are y'all from Morristown?
I have no earthly idea. Hang on.
Her and Lori both live there.
Add up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I have no idea. I know Lori messaged me one day and said, "What's the weather like outside?" I said, "Well, I ain't nowhere near you." Yeah, but I want to know what it's like on your side. Well, geez.
Says, I am asking because we are paying for the new Jeep until we pay it off and giving away our Hyundai. But if I can talk to my sister.
2 hours and 58 minutes.
Hello, Kyle. How are you?
Morristown is 174.9 miles away.
Wow.
See where we live? We are the center of nowhere.
But see, if y'all could make like arrangements with Doris, if things worked out, y'all could maybe find a way to meet up somewhere.
Yeah, for real.
Doris, please see what you could do. That would be awesome.
That would be.
This
I
is
just love
what
this family.
this is what family's all about.
Yes.
Absolutely. 110%.
Parasolo's asking what's wrong.
Oh, well, we just found out this afternoon that my mom has lung cancer and she's got to start going to Nashville, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from here to start taking treatments. And as of right now, we don't have a dependable car, so we're just trying to we actually set up a GoFundMe, put it up for 2,500 so we can try to look around, try to find something used, dependable, just to drive with. So it's just been a rough evening, man.
Laura said, I will come and get you and bring you to Doris, Jared. Problem solved.
Right, we can do it.
Doris said, our car don't look good, but it runs.
I don't care what a vehicle looks like.
She said, not even 100,000 miles.
Hey, like I said, it don't matter. I mean, looks don't matter. It don't make nothing about how it drives.
Yeah. As long as you have something to get you from A to B.
That's right. No, you're absolutely right, brother.
Maybe y'all can figure something out because that sounds really good.
Sounds like a good plan.
Definitely.
It does.
Doris, you're awesome.
Yes, you are. We love you, Doris.
You definitely are, Doris.
Your angel is saying you stay strong and believe in miracles. Your blessings are coming. Claim it with faith.
Amen to that, Mystic.
Mystic.
Amen.
Doris, thank you, sister.
She's going to talk to her sister Cindy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
God brings angels in your life at the most unsuspecting moment.
Yes.
That's for sure.
It's something I said to myself today. It kind of like a revelation. Hit myself with it. Life is hard because heaven's the reward.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
And I looked at myself in the mirror and said, I can't believe I said that to me.
But it's true.
It is.
Because I believe in miracles every day.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
I believe in miracles for other people. It's just.
But you got to start believing in them for yourself, too.
You do, because you are deserving of a miracle as well.
Well, I'd rather it happen for Jared.
Well,
I don't need it.
You and Jared and the family.
Yeah.
But if I wish for something for someone else, isn't that the better thing?
Of course.
Of course.
I wish it for Jared.
Yeah.
Your mama's hollering.
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Amen, Doris. Everybody has a purpose. You might not think so,
Yeah.
but you're here for a purpose. Because so many of us deal with depression and anxiety and everything, but God's got us. God leaves us here for a reason.
Yep.
That's exactly right, Donnie.
Yep. It sure is.
You're not what, Mary? Mary, I can't wait to hug you. So, Melissa, what are some of your memories? We're just gonna
Some
go back and forth here.
some of my memories. Let's see. We would get together every Sunday at my grandparents' house. I love doing that. They passed. We stopped doing that. We've tried to implement it a couple of times, and it didn't stick. Which I hate that it didn't stick because I loved being with family. But my parents made sure that every holiday we were all together and we all celebrated, and we still try to carry that on with my sisters and our families. It's different now, but we still do it.
Yeah.
We do Christmas Eve every year at our house. We've changed a little bit over the years. We still do finger foods every Christmas Eve, but now it's a pajama party. So we changed that up after my parents passed away. And instead of going to my parents on Christmas, we go to my sisters. So the
That's
good
what.
old days. I do miss them.
Yeah. I
Mary,
think that's like with a lot of people. They, you know, the society nowadays, they've lost touch with what's really important.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here and give Mary the actual mean face.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did Mary do?
She says she ain't here for any reason just to get on people's tits. Let me tell you something, Mary.
Mary.
Don't you ever put yourself down like that again, or I'll come across that water walking.
Get it, girl.
I love you with all my heart, but I will whoop you from one end to the other. Don't do it. That is all.
She's stepping off of her soapbox right now.
And I'm gonna tell Jared what she said too.
Uh-oh, Mary.
Mean face.
Let's see, it's gonna be so awesome because we get to hug Mary this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna squeeze her till she farts.
Oh my Lord.
Until she farts.
Mary, we're gonna start calling you Tootie.
I was told that by somebody the other day. They were going to hug me till I farted.
And we'll have to get Mary the new nickname of Tootie.
Tootie. Hey, Amy.
Hi. Sorry, I
Yes,
had
you
to
too,
be
Mary.
for a minute.
You had the meter running.
That's exactly right, Mystic.
Are we going to the windy? When I get done squeezing you, we will be.
Well, I mean, we will have Lynn there.
Laura,
Lynn will be too hard.
So it might be when Wendy said he won't be late.
Y'all, Jared farts just as much as I do. He just don't say he does. He just likes to freaking blame it all
We
on me.
know. We know.
but
He's a man.
really
He has to.
He's quiet with his. He
He just
doesn't-
sounds like a tiny little French horn.
I mean, he hasn't done it in front of us.
Oh, bull crap. Some of them ain't always been me.
Oh,
He
okay.
just blames you for it.
Yeah, them real high pitched ones. That, those ain't mine. That's
Oh,
coming
my
out of
goodness.
his Rudy Tooty stinky booty.
Booty, stinky booty.
I just get blamed for everything.
Well, we got Patrick and Laura and Lynn. And I guess Jared.
Wait a minute.
What?
Mary?
Mary?
Thin ice.
Mary.
Real thin.
How many times she get on to us?
Y'all give her the mean look.
I'll
Full
even turn
eyebrows.
my camera on for this one.
All for you, Mary.
You gotta get them eyebrows up like little horns. Come on now.
Give you stink eye.
I don't have control of my eyebrows.
I do.
You can't see my eyebrows.
I'm about to put my shoes on and start walking.
Oh no, you didn't, Mary.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Mary.
Mary, you can't get on to us for doing it if you do it as well.
I
Exactly.
think she does it, so I'll turn my camera on and give her the face. I'm gonna give you the finger in a minute. Better quit it.
Try sleeping with someone who farts and it sounds juicy. Oh my lord.
Oh, that's just
Stars.
that's
No, no.
that's diaper awareness month there, isn't it?
I'm sure we all hear that though.
Jared does talk about depends a lot.
A couple weeks
I
ago, I
think so,
did come wake up in the morning and I had to go to the bathroom. I ripped a fart that man. I wish I had a recorder going. I was impressed. I was like,
Not you, Sean.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
he don't come off with much like that. When he does, it's
No.
hilarious.
We got it on video.
He speaks, it's profound.
Now we almost wish you were with
So in other words, Sean, they're saying next time carry your phone with you.
Oh God,
Hello.
I died.
Good boy.
Oh,
Are you all right?
I laughed too hard and I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I really oh God,
Country boy. I missed it.
now my nose
He
is running.
says I fart on him while I'm asleep.
yeah, well, it must have went on for a good 10 seconds. I swear. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I had to pat myself on the back for that one.
Did you just see sitting on the toilet going, okay now, any day. Stop. At least you were in the right place.
Yeah.
It's whew, like that video I sent to y'all today.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That woman, I don't even know what was going on. She had the running.
Was it a woman?
I thought it was. Had on a bra.
Well, that
What
I mean,
happened? What happened?
I sent it to the group.
I was at work. I didn't even get a chance to look at nothing.
Well, you'll have to go and look at it because you don't know what you're missing.
Oh, okay. What was that? Mystic said, ever fart so good as you just sitting there and it feels like you're about to lift off?
Those are the ones that make your back crack.
Nothing said ever farted so good. Your back pop.
Oh, yeah. I see. Me and Donnie's on the same page with the back popping, cracking. Listen, have you ever felt? Okay, you fart real hard and it comes out hot and pointy, and it makes your butt cheeks clap. Those are the worst because they hurt. And then you're in the middle of the store walking around holding your butt like, ow.
I don't even think I'd want to fart where it made my back pop.
They feel pretty good. Because it pops that lower part of your back and you're like, oh, man, I needed that.
Break the sound barrier.
The very worst pop off is in church on a wooden bench. You think it's going to be a dainty, quiet pop. You break the sound barrier.
Oh, dear Lord.
There is no dainty, quiet pop in my vocabulary or anything.
I tried.
Oh, good Lord. You pause it. I ain't got time for all that. I can't find the pause button fast enough. I'm like, my bad. Let's go.
Until they release the demon.
I gotta try to sneak it in there. Video rolling and everything.
Mary's comment reminded me of my little brother. We were at church, and it was quiet because we just received the bread there, whatever. So everybody's quiet and praying, and then you hear this loud fart. It was my brother. My mom was so mad.
I bet.
Jojo says, when I fart, I lift one leg. It's nice and loud.
Y'all know that movie, How to Train Your Dragon? Toothless? Well, Donnie is sockless.
I think we all have at some point in our life.
Being sockless because of not trusting a fart.
That's why Laura has the kit.
Yes, we talked about we touched base on that a little bit today. The kit is it's a necessity. It is a have to has. I think I ripped my throat out.
Walmart is the best place to rip one out. Oh my lord.
No, the best one to rip one out
Grocery
is in a
store.
school gym because it echoes. It just keeps going.
Or a toddler stools on you. Like I was with my oldest in the store, and I was in an aisle and there was nobody, so I let one loose. And then there's a man coming up the aisle, and then my Bianca says, "Oh, Mama farted."
Dang kids.
When Kayla was little, we'd go down the road and she tooted, and I was like, "Good Lord." And she said, "Mama, I poopy gas. I'm poopy gas."
Tooted.
She tooted. Yes.
Ain't none of us here in this house toots. We don't toot. We don't do none of that. We fart.
I have another fart story too. I was going traveling down to Florida with my mom and my sister, and we stopped at Ruby Falls. Went down into the cave down there. Saw the thing. We came back to the elevator to go back up. I guess there was too many people to fit in the elevator, so me, my sister, my mom had to wait for the next elevator to come down. Well, I let one rip, and man, it was a smelly one. I haven't. And here comes the elevator. The elevator's coming down, and you hear people on the elevator. Ooh, what's that smell? So my mom, and my sister, they just start cracking up. They're just dying laughing. And so I'm just kind of, keeping a straight face. The elevator opens, and everybody's like, "Oh man!"
And it was Sean.
Wow. So if we smell something at the reunion, it's Sean. If he's the only one with a straight face, it's Sean.
It was hilarious though. It was funny when the elevator's coming down. You hear people on the elevator. What's that smell?
Well, you would know it was Sean, because if it was Laura or Lynn, they would claim it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and the people all getting, when they're getting off the elevator, they see my mom, my sister, just dying laughing, and everybody's like, "It's funny."
Oh,
besides, the smelly part.
I can just see Sean. He's looking around like I'm the innocent one.
Has anybody ever farted and it sounds like a 22 ricocheting?
Oh, good Lord.
Oh.
I don't know what happened or what I ate.
It sounds like it could be painful.
Doris said
I was confused.
Doris said fart on a Greyhound bus.
I ain't never been on a Greyhound bus.
Ew.
But I did
Smelling up on their own.
farted during my wedding vows. Does that count?
Oh my Lord.
Listen, in my defense, I was pregnant, so that wasn't my fault.
Well, I was pregnant when I got married, but I didn't pump gas.
Look, it was hot. It was June 24th when we did our wedding.
Mine was July 11th.
We were in a church with no electricity, and my dress was long sleeved and just hot in the middle of June. Hot. So I was cramping, I was hot, and I was gassy. So that's just deadly. I pooted. Well, I farted. I don't poop.
Rob said, I've been in the store and farted loud, then looked at my wife and gave her a stern look like she did it, and people just gave her a dirty look.
Oh my God, he does it all the time.
My dad does that next to my mom, and then he runs to the other aisle. He's sitting there gagging, and you can hear him in the next aisle just laughing.
Let it flow and go. That's a new one.
Try going to church when you're 16 years old and you go to the bathroom and come out and don't realize your dress is back into your dress is inside of your nylons, and there's paper hanging out.
I've seen
Oh
that.
my goodness.
Not the toilet paper hanging out, but I've seen the dress tucked into the nylon.
I did that. And how about the preacher's son is the one that told me, April.
Oh dear Lord.
My question is,
That's a
how do
horror
you
movie.
not check your back in before you walk out?
I don't know.
I guess
See,
they would
I'm
have
so
to
paranoid about that kind of thing. I'm always like,
Didn't you feel air?
I had enough fluff. I didn't pay attention.
See, I don't want to have all that extra embarrassment.
Mm-mm.
I just remembered I was getting a custom. Where's it from Michelle? I think it was.
You just
I'll
right
pop
at that
right
right.
in his face.
Oops.
Just crop dusted the crap out that woman's nose.
No.
What
The
about
worst ones is, you remember when you had to do the test deals and the fitness test in gym?
Oh,
I don't know how many people I was like, you had to hold their feet while they did the sit-ups.
oh my
They would
goodness.
let one rip.
Me. That was always me. Like I was having a stroke
I was
on my body. I was like,
always had that fear whenever it was my turn to do that. I was like, please don't fart. Please don't fart.
always, every time. It got to the point where I had to do them by myself. Nobody wanted to hold my feet.
how about when you're in there having a baby
Oh yeah.
and the doctor asks you to push?
I don't want to even talk about that.
I honestly, that part, I didn't care what was happening down there other than I wanted to get that baby out.
Yep.
What
see,
made me
I
mad?
did kind of fear about pooping though.
Look, what made me mad was they tell me to push. I push. They tell me I'm pushing in the wrong place. How many damn places is there to push?
Right? Yeah, that's what my doctor said. Okay, you're not pushing in the right place. He said, push like you're taking a poop.
Yeah,
Can you be more
But
specific?
then I'm going to take a
I only
poop.
have one place to push.
yeah.
I'm trying not to poop, man.
But I tooted while the doctor was checking me, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me," and he said, "You are the only one that's ever apologized." I was so
Doctor's
embarrassed.
You're mashing around. You poking and you prodding. You driving freaking VW Volkswagen up in there. Stop. They came in to break my water with, the little boop, boop,
Mm-hmm.
and they started mashing around on my stomach. And I was like, y'all may not want to do that. Oh, it'd be all right. All right. So every time she'd mash, I was just farting all over the place. Well, I told you.
Have you seen that one that the chiropractor?
Yeah,
one on
Amy showed
TikTok,
me that
every
one.
time he pushed to like crack her back or anything, she would fart everything.
Yeah.
He would
Oh,
back
yeah.
up and just look at her like, you nasty.
Well, pressure, people. Pressure. Gas
Then
happens.
she got to laughing so hard, then she was just having the laughing farts. It was hilarious.
I've had those. Those are great. It's like walking farts or running farts.
Yes.
Those are
Hilarious.
Harry, my colleague said my skirt moves. So embarrassed. She spent $800 on bedding, though I gave her family 30% discount.
That is a lot of force in that fart.
Really?
I
Make
want to
the
know what you
skirt
ate.
move?
Did you eat like a whole head of broccoli?
Yeah, they
It's not
used
a
to give
Brussels
enema. They
Yeah,
used
but
to
you
give
know, let it
enemas. When you were having babies, they used to give you the enemas. And they had me on some medication. I was so messed up, and I was calling it an enemy.
Kind of is, though.
It is an enemy.
But they stopped doing that.
Oh yeah.
Don't give you no more anemones
Nope.
or amoebas. That just reminded me, Jared, this has nothing to do with farting. It's just Jared. He was trying to think of the word eureka, like eureka, and he kept saying Topeka, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Kansas? What? He's like, when you do something and you're like Topeka, and I'm like, you mean eureka?
Ladybug.
Hi.
That was a cartoon that my kids used to watch.
I love y'all.
Topeka in it for some reason. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember Eureka's Castle.
A monster, like a foster home for monsters or something like that.
Foster's Home for Imaginary.
There you go.
Had
Yeah.
Wilt and Blue and Eduardo. Yeah, I had to watch it.
It had that Topeka in it.
I don't
Where
remember.
that blue ghost is all Topeka.
Oh, okay. My favorite one on there was Wilt, the tall basketball with the.
Oh yeah, you always see his legs all the time.
Hey, does anybody want to see a ghost cat?
A ghost cat.
A ghost kitten?
Kitten.
KJ's going nuts.
What the crippity crap?
You can see an eye.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Holy crap.
She thought it was Earl because she kept putting it on her hand right here.
I want to see
See.
him.
She wore black as a kid.
That was a lot like Jensen, the one I had. That's crazy. Send that to somebody. Sean made me laugh really hard until I throat gagged and almost ripped my own throat out.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He farted.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, in the bathroom, and he had to pat himself on the back.
And he said it was about a good 10 seconds long.
Yeah, it was going on for a while. I don't know how long it was, but
I laughed really hard.
this story is now 10 seconds is that kind of long, but yeah, I was
It is for a fart.
And we all know not to get in the elevator that Sean's getting in.
No,
Yeah.
he gassed out a whole elevator shaft. Like I hadn't laughed that hard in a while, so I kind of needed it.
Yeah,
At
my
the same
mom,
time,
my
I
mom
heard a
tells
whole lot.
everybody that story too.
Do what?
My mom tells everybody that story too.
I bet she does.
Everybody, we need to get Sean a trophy. Says smelly butt.
I don't know what I ate that day.
It sounded like
Or the
maybe
day before.
garbage
whatever.
you-
So tickled over it.
We were traveling down to Florida, so it was probably a lot of junk food, and
high grease.
well, you didn't hit Georgia yet, so it wasn't the pecan nut roll.
Send it to me, Jared. I want to see.
Okay. Hang on.
Brand of corn chili that gives me the worst gas that makes my whole nose feel like it's liquefying from the inside out. It's about
Oh.
spontaneous.
Oh.
Lord, Mystic.
Oh, and then Mary was standing on the ladder getting down a duvet for a customer and farted in their face. Oh, by the way, she's talking bad about herself. So I had to, yeah,
You were
give
a nasty baby.
it to her.
I ain't sure what we.
Oh no, she won't.
The very word Mary
You
said. The
talking
very,
about right behind the cat?
No, look in Mom's lap, the little black one.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I thought you were sending it to me.
It still says sending.
Oh my God. I'll be here for 37 years.
Very worst is the first windbreak in front of your partner.
Huh?
Mary said.
Oh,
the
no.
very worst.
First night he spit it out with me, farted. Sound like an 18-wheeler gearing down.
Oh, I see.
I
What
guess I'm a guy. I didn't have that problem.
Donnie keeps calling her Miss Tootie now. I farted in front of Kayla the first night. I have no shame.
Me neither, Donnie. See, that's why we're brother and sister. We don't care. We're exactly the same.
All right, I'm right there with you, Donnie.
That's why we're related.
See,
All of us.
I see the cat.
What
But
a full explosion. Gary.
I'm sending it. I've got it sent.
I see the cat, but I also see a face right beside it.
And I'll make you bigger.
Okay, what is it I'm supposed to be looking for?
It's a black spot right there. All right, see, mom's. All right, there's mom. On the
Uh-huh.
couch. Here's the orange cat.
Right.
But when you zoom in, I said we have no other cats.
Mm-mm.
Zoom in.
There's a cat in her lap.
If you turn it, crap. If you turn it like that, you can even see its eye on one side.
Oh, wow.
But if you look, like, if you zoom it in, well, son of a biscuit. If you zoom it in a little bit, you can also see what looks like a cat.
I shoot it away to you. Parasolo, that's called a Dutch oven.
Show us.
Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it like that. Well, anyway, you can see what looks like a cat's face right there, too.
Huh.
But beside that, what I was looking at is there's a man's face right there.
There's a shit, she says.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the crap?
But then also back here behind that looks like another cat's face back behind. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, wow.
Nah, I can't get it to show what I'm seeing. If you zoom it in a little bit, you can see what looks like almost like a cat's face there too.
So she didn't have anything on her lap?
No, nothing. That's what me and her
That's
said.
wild.
Looking at.
Almost looks like
That's
it's
so
laid back
wild.
going like this.
Hey, if you look right here, too, on her side. Let's see if I can pull up here.
Wait a minute, Jared.
Like on her side, right there. It almost looks like a cat sitting like this. You know how they sit and lick their paw? Right.
That's good, yeah.
Right there.
Huh.
Look.
Hang on.
Wild.
Your mom is surrounded by cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Now, look here.
So we look at this way, let's turn the other way. You can see it's like a straight coming off the ears.
Look.
Zoom in. It's a perfect picture.
Y'all see how fat that cat is? He's got a fupa. When he walks, his stomach goes back and forth like this.
That's what some of our kitties are, what they look like.
He goes about 23, 24 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
He's real long and fat. And that's the one that sits right outside the door. Ow, ow, ow. I'm like, no.
I hate that cat.
Slim said Amy's got cats.
What's your cat's name, Davey?
Get out of and here.
Slim said, what's your...
You don't belong here.
I have cats.
There's 4 of them that was left, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
the
Out
one,
of here.
there's 3 of them that look exactly alike. And then I think the other one that looks older is the mama of all of them. And I think she's pregnant.
Oh, no, you better get her
no.
gone now.
Fatter and fatter and fatter.
Uh-oh.
Have you called them numbers yet?
Not yet.
You get to call them before she has them babies.
Cody said, well, it'd be good to keep the snakes and the mice and all that out of the yard because we're by that field. And I was like, well, you're not the one that's got to stay here and fight them every time you open the door when they try to run in.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to listen to them meow at your window all hours of the night because they're trying to get in.
Oh, Lord, I couldn't deal with it.
They drive me nuts.
I'm allergic, so that's.
Well, I think I'm allergic too.
I'm allergic, but I still have 3.
And Lainey, I know, is allergic. Well, she has an allergy. We're not allergic because if we were allergic, we would, we have an allergy to it.
It's
Right.
probably like me, and it's
I'm
an allergy to their dander.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
But
what
it
mine
killed
is.
my
Yeah.
eyes. I think that's what did it because it's the only thing different here.
If I pick him up and love on him, like wherever I touch him will break out in like little welts.
Yeah.
And I'll get a little wheezy, and my eyes will get all puffy, and I'll get.
Oh, my throat will swell shut, and I have to use an inhaler to even breathe.
Wow.
Do you see that above the cat's head, but looks like maybe it's behind your mom? It looks like there's something like behind her. Can y'all see that?
Behind the cat.
Yeah, behind the cat, the yellow cat or orange cat or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Actually,
That's
2
what I
faces
first
right
thought.
there.
I first thought that's what he was talking about. Yes, I did, Jen.
And then what you gonna name your new kittens?
I ain't.
You get one that's black, it's got a white around the eye, and then they Texas.
I'm gonna name them Slim and Mike and Michaelette and Letty.
That looked like a face up there with the light blinking. This is just crazy because when I actually look
What?
up there,
What is
Laura
that?
sent me a video.
Oh,
nothing whatsoever.
oh, the light.
Light,
Yeah,
nothing.
I seen that the other night.
This is
Oh,
too
I think it's a lot.
and I swear that looks like a face. You can see the eyes, the forehead, a little bit of the mouth. It's just crazy, is it not?
Who's that talking?
Or is this
Laura.
Oh,
my
That
phone
is
playing
wild.
tricks on me? It could be my eyes. I need y'all's help, fam. Is this me or am I actually seeing
what made Jared take the picture of his mom?
I'm not sure.
She hollered for him and said something was touching her hand.
So,
Oh,
wow.
what y'all think? Love y'all.
Mr. Kid, just don't challenge a woman to who is right and who is wrong contest.
That looks weird.
That is very strange. I've never seen anything like that before.
I didn't really see nothing in it. It felt like the light to me. Miney has a light that does that, and it makes different designs and stuff in it, so it just looks kind of creepy.
I don't know which one y'all talking about.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm more of a dog person as well, but like big dogs, I like the big dogs that I can get a hold of, squeeze them, and love them.
So
And get
what
the
is
little
it?
dogs, and you're like,
It's whatever's on the ceiling?
yeah,
Is that the question?
Yeah.
I think it's a light because it looks like the light is kind of strobing.
Yeah,
To me, that's what it looks like.
does that, and you can see like stuff in it, like but I think it's just the light hitting the ceiling certain ways.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I can see how it would freak you out if you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it a couple of times and see if you catch the same thing every time.
Mhm. Yeah.
And if it does something totally different, then, but you'll definitely have to test it several times.
Yeah. Well, that wouldn't work with me, Gary, because I get aggravated after a while. Yes, dear. And it just starts to sound sarcastic.
Yeah. It's like, why are you saying that?
After this, I'll be right back.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna head out of here.
How dare you?
He's got to go.
I gotta work
Go
tomorrow. so-
caca.
Yeah.
Caca. He's gonna go see if he can relive
Yeah.
the 10-second fart.
If you do, take your
I have
phone.
my phone with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, record his butt.
Yeah.
His mom will be like, "What are you doing?"
We love you.
Love you, Sean.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Punches.
Night, chat.
Yeah. Queen, yes, dear.
Where's the button?
His wife walks in, he's in there with his camera. God help me.
Hi, Dom.
Hi,
Hi, Dom.
Hi,
Cody.
Cody. Love you, nephew.
Hey, Dom. Hey, Cody. Bye, Sean.
Why is it so funny? Oh. Oh.
Love you, Cody.
I needed that laugh more than I knowed. Hey, Dom.
Just don't picture Sean talking about stuff like that.
I know. It throws
Like
you
I
off.
said, he don't say much, but when he does, it's profound.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's also kind of twisted.
We the good kind of twisted.
Mm-hmm.
I am Twisted Tea.
Good night, Doris.
Good night, Doris.
I bet fell out of my own chair right now.
She was leaving.
April, scroll up, please.
I fell out of my own chair. Ow.
Where am I scrolling up to?
I will talk to Cindy Thursday. I will do my best. Keep fingers crossed. Love y'all.
Oh, we love you too, Doris.
We love you too, Doris. That would be awesome.
Doris, my lady.
And even if it doesn't pan out, we bless you for even considering
Yes.
or
Yeah.
thinking you could do that. So that's amazing.
What is she doing? I must have missed that.
She's got her car that, they're getting a new Jeep,
Uh-huh.
and they're going to give away their other car. It still runs, but they might. And Laura said that she would even drive to get Jared and him to meet Doris and him to get the car if they can give it to them.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. Wow.
So she's got to talk to her sister first.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
That would be awesome.
See, such amazing people.
I know. It is.
We've got a good family.
We got
well,
lucky.
Doris says she's going to talk to her sisters Thursday.
We got very lucky, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
I know I've been blessed to have you all in my life. So
You
Me too.
I love you all.
I love you all.
too. You think about the paths you take and like the doors that, and and I'm going to be the first to admit that there's a lot of people that introduced me to a lot of the people that I'm like the closest to now that I don't speak to anymore because they turned out to be douchebags.
They
But
turned out to be dirty duty butts.
But I'm still thankful that I did meet them, because if I wouldn't have chosen that path to go down, I wouldn't have met the ones I love now. So
Exactly.
What's up, awesome brother?
Me and Twinkie met on a dirty douchebag.
douchebag.
I was gonna say on a dirty what?
I
Dirty
said dirty
douchebag.
duty butt.
He was a douchebag.
Channel.
Oh,
That's how me and Twinkie met. And we've been friends ever since.
I have to thank Jared because I wouldn't have found y'all if it hadn't been for him.
Well, I have to thank Rob, because I wouldn't have found Jared if I wouldn't have seen him and Rob's.
Yep.
Where did we meet Melissa?
Yeah, I don't even know how that
Picked
happened.
her up somewhere.
I started talking to Patrick on Omar and James's, but
Mm-hmm.
I started talking to him on Twitter first before we even started talking on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was, I had talked to him a lot because we were both mods on Omar's. And so we would talk back and forth in the chat and stuff like that. Well, then I found out he had a heart attack. And so I started messaging him, you know, asking how he was and stuff like that. And then they made a video. And that's where I met Melissa, was through Patrick and Melissa's video they made. And like fell in love with her too right off the bat, just like I did Patrick. And that's it.
And we fell in love with you too.
And I'm just over here with my intrusive comedy.
What did you say?
I said, what the flip?
Well, what the flip?
Good night, Doris. We love you.
Night, Doris. Love and
Hi,
hugs.
Doris.
Good night, Doris.
Hi, Doris. Love you bunches.
Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Boop.
I lost one. I'll have to give me some more Friday.
Good night, Mystic.
Night,
We
Mystic.
love you.
Night, Mystic. Love you, brother.
Donnie.
Hey, Donnie's the fungus among us. Just like me, I'm the stuff that Ajax won't take off. Y'all can't get rid of me.
He came in one night, never left. Well, that's kind of how it happens.
Yeah,
see,
it is.
See, like I said, back before we started doing, become a creator, I used to watch, live streams and stuff like that. See, I had no earthly, like I said, I grew up in the sticks, right? So I actually thought it costed extra to be able to talk in chat.
I think a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
And I was like, oh, man, everything. So one day I accidentally hit something other, and it said like a question mark or something. And I was like, oh, God, everything. Well, I noticed it didn't say nothing. I was like, huh. So I just said, hey, here's the thing. And like I said, I was watching Rob. And he's like, Jerry, what's up? Which it weren't Jerry King TV back then. I don't even remember what it was now. But anyhow, he's like, what's up? And everything. He said, thanks for coming in, hanging out, and he just seemed so cool. Which, like I said, I'd always watch his videos. And, I said, seemed like a really awesome guy. So I kept talking and kept going back. And, I was hooked. Everybody was just super cool and stuff and everything. Then this lady came in called WhatThe Paranormal and everything. I got to talking to her. I started going to her streams.
And then he wanted me to help him with a video.
And I'm so glad you did.
And I was just popping up here and there and literally from nowhere.
Literally popping up.
Pop up and then pop out.
I thought that was the funniest crap.
Oh, dear Jesus, we're going to have so many freaking stone people come in tomorrow.
We love you too, Dom.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Absolutely, brother. I mean, you guys, seriously, you don't even know. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without all y'all.
Amen. I feel the same way.
I don't think I would be here if it hadn't been for him tricking me into the whole starting a channel thing.
Well, I'm so glad he did.
Did Jared fart? I heard a squeaker.
Yeah.
I told them about your squeaky butt.
You talking about my flute farts?
Yes. Hello, patootie. And how I get blamed for every single one of them. I said, y'all are no better than that.
Floating air biscuits.
Mary said, I remember the first time I saw Jared name his chat. Yeah, man. I said, I used to buzz up in there and telling jokes and all kinds of stuff.
And I'm just sitting over here like, what are you doing?
And I thought, hey, it's cool. You could talk to these people for free.
And I'm just sitting over here like, what are you doing?
It's definitely hard to figure out when you come into this new. Me and Lainey's first live stream, we didn't know that you could even see the chat. Like, we couldn't find the chat, nothing. So we just sat there for an hour talking to ourselves, not even answering anybody's questions in the chat. Everybody was saying hi. And then they would message us and say, how come y'all weren't talking to us? And it's like, where were you?
You were there?
We didn't know you was there. We thought it just showed up afterwards. And they're like, no. It's like, oh, that's how they do it. There's a chat.
I don't even want to discuss our first live stream. Oh my God.
I ended up deleting my first live stream.
She did, and it was a good live stream too.
That's when you had so many buttons you had to push.
Yeah, after you had to save it and all that, and the chat didn't save with it. You didn't see the chat no more after that live stream.
Oh wow.
It was all weird. And I did it on my cell phone.
Yeah.
When we first started, we had to use our my cell phone. Couldn't use his. It was crap on a cracker.
Yeah, Twiggy used to have hers at her garage.
I started out at my job, doing them at my job, and then I went into the garage, and then I went into the makeshift half garage, half outdoors.
Outdoors. Take it away, Penny. Sorry, SpongeBob.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed over the years. It's
a lot.
Sean, did he embarrass himself out of the screen?
I think so. He had to go.
It's good that everybody can pick everybody's spirits up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe now it's already been over a year.
I know it.
I've been doing this.
Yeah, in a way it don't seem nowhere near a year, and then another way it seems longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does.
But see, when you connect with people and you can get along with them, you have so much fun.
You really do.
No drama.
Yeah. I remember I met Jared before all of you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, he came and buttered my buns, like we say. Then he went to Eric's channel and did the same. Then he would leave comments, and we're looking at each other. Oh my God, this guy, is he dangerous or what? Like we were, like we never like really got good friendly comments. Like they were so friendly. Okay, how much is this gonna cost us?
Everything. It's gonna cost you
crazy or what? Like we were there, not in a bad way, but we're there. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Then we started accepting it, and then that's when I met Amy. Was on Rachel G. She was doing a premiere.
Rochelle. Yeah, Rochelle G.
Yeah, Rochelle.
Yeah.
And you did a super chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, she says to everyone in the chat, go check them out and you'll see they're good, not only because they super chat, but oh, okay. So I went.
Yeah, I can remember back then. Like I said, I didn't even know sharing a link was even a possibility. Everything was new to me. So I would go into other streams and stuff, and everything, instead of dropping links. I would just say, "Hey, check out this person." Talk about their name.
Well, before you couldn't share links and stuff like that. You couldn't do any of that stuff. You had to actually go to their channel and find them. So I would write down people's names in the chat, then I would never be able to find them because there was be 20,000 names of that, and I couldn't remember what the picture looked like. Amy's love, Amy Jimmy with the beard, not that one. Did he lose his mom? Not seen him for months and months. Who? Oh, well, Mary. To put this politely, if you don't see him on our live stream anymore, there's a reason for it. And because we don't bring drama to our channel, we don't ever explain why. We just let it go and be done. So if they're not on our live streams anymore, there's probably a good reason. And I think I know who you're talking about. And yes, there was a very good reason.
Yeah, because a lot of times if there's another creator, even if it's something that they haven't done to like me personally or us or something like that, we'll just you won't see them like I said on our channel for a reason because we don't want to bring any kind of drama to y'all either.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We can quietly take out the trash.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just right on past.
Because y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want no drama back and forth. And
No.
We don't like to have the animosity.
No. I said I like to hang out with my family, have fun, have a good time,
Yes.
Or if somebody needs us, needs a shoulder to cry on, like I've needed one today, that's what we're
Hi,
here for.
Stacks. Hey, Diddles.
Diddles, what's up, sister?
Oh, Stacks.
Stacks.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen Stacks in a long time.
It's Stacks.
You're good, Mary. You're good, Mary. No worries.
It's like when we have a disagreement with people and stuff like that, and we don't put it out there because we're not trying to get anybody to choose one or the other because we're all grown adults. You hang with and do what you want to do.
She's not talking about George, though, is she?
No.
No.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of a different person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I still think we know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the same person, Mary.
Is it the same one I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know who.
I don't know who.
I'm just here. I don't care.
I'm just like,
I'm
I
here,
don't
but you know,
know.
Did
I do
y'all
the
see,
hand gestures.
did y'all see the video that Slim just sent me?
Yes. He sent it to me too. I sent him back laughing my off.
Did you see that? He put the Impala at the back.
Is that the one you forwarded to us?
Yeah.
Sometimes even if they are like family to you, family can hurt you too. So
Oh my goodness. He ain't right.
No, he's not right.
He needs to take a gummy and go to bed.
Mm.
Gonna bring him gummy bears to North Carolina.
I'm
No,
sure
he
Katie-
doesn't need any of those melatonin.
No, he doesn't.
When he eats a handful of them, thinking they're the kids, the grandkids' gummy bears. Yeah.
Oh,
Take one, it knocks me out.
Amy.
Yes.
She got it. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be him, Mary.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Back to the melatonin that he don't need to be taking. It is scientifically proven that men do not need to take melatonin because it causes breasts to grow. And I'm not talking like just regular movies. It's actual breasts.
He just thought they were the kids' gummy bears. The
He
I
granny,
wish
wants some
it
gummy
was
bears.
and he took a handful of them. He slept for a good while.
I bet he did.
I bet he was well rested though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And ready to go when he got up. He's like, I'm out here and I'm ready to go. My problem is I can sleep 24 hours, get up and be ready to go right back to sleep.
Yep.
Oh man, I have my answer for Saturday night now. Thanks, Laura.
What did I do?
What's Saturday night?
I live stream on Saturday, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you taking melatonin?
Are you trying to grow boobies? If that's what you're doing, you might want to talk to Kayla first.
Gary, no, it is not. You know we love you.
What happened?
No more stuffing. He doesn't have to stuff no more.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to have a long talk with Kayla.
Nobody likes hairy boobies, Donnie.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, this chair is so. It's so high, my feet can't touch the floor.
If I don't put mine all the way down, I can't. I can tippy toe when it's all the way down. But if I go,
These are bar stools.
Bring my leg.
I
They
got
don't
up
go
real
up and
high.
down. Mine don't go up and down. That
You on a
just-
bar
that's
stool?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get you an office chair.
Well, if I got an office chair, I wouldn't be able. You'd see the top of my head.
She's at her countertop.
I'm in my kitchen countertop.
Oh. I always thought
Now
you
I'm
had
over
a
here.
table.
No, I'm at my kitchen countertop.
Huh.
I'm like in the middle of my kitchen. My kitchen's here. My kitchen's here.
Okay.
And everybody has to walk around, go through the other doorway, come out the other one because I don't have to walk.
They pay me to stay home.
How are you, Diddles?
I'm Mary. It's 5:21 where her and Gary are.
Oh my lord,
And they're still out loud.
we love you, Mary.
They're amazing people. Like,
How is Mary gonna get adjusted to our time?
I know.
When she gets over
Well, I
here?
don't know.
She's nice with this.
She kind of already is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. That's true.
We'll be ready to go to bed, and she'll be getting up. She'd be like, "Y'all, come on now."
No. I gotta go sleep for 30 minutes. So I can
We're gonna
get back
hand you some. We're gonna hand you some melatonin,
Lord.
99.
If April offers you a cookie with some weird looking colors in it, don't eat it.
No, that's Sandra
Oh, yeah, that's Sandra.
with the weird cookies.
Or Skittles.
Or skit, yeah, or skit.
Yeah.
Don't take any Skittles.
No.
You will be floating on the rainbow, not tasting it.
They're kicking my feet.
Your little feet.
Well, you gotta
Don't
let
need to fall out the chair again.
Don't. What?
I said, you don't need to fall out the chair again.
Amy, you need a cross in the background.
Why? So y'all can say my cross is spinning. I can't put anything back here up on the top because that's windows. All back there. So I can't hang anything back there.
I thought he was biting on her foot.
I didn't know what he was doing.
Like a microphone. Hello. Hello. This thing
Rub
on.
her feet. You should be rubbing her feet.
No, don't do that.
Shoot.
I was trying to show y'all my.
Laura
Socks.
said she makes some special
Lord.
brownies.
I like
It's
that.
my socks.
You got lots of patterns going on there.
Now,
There you
Laura,
go.
Laura, are you coming to the reunion?
Well, yeah.
I'm talking
Other Lori.
Rollins. Wrong.
Oh.
one.
Too many Laura's in here.
I bet.
Hey, Beth.
And I can't go by my middle name either because we got a Lynn.
Yes, Beth. Now you need to make it to Wilmington in June. I don't know how far you live from me though, Beth.
Laura, I think you're shorter than you say you are. Those are probably ankle socks.
Well,
There, Joe, but
That remind me of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
they go all the way up.
It's
I don't like
Tuesday.
showing my feet because they're short, fat, and stubby.
It's Wednesday
Mine, I got
afternoon
big
in
feet, too.
Australia. Twinkie, we have to make it to Australia sometime.
Yes.
Bring it over here. And I'll go
Yeah.
too.
Lasso it.
Yes.
And England. We need to go to England and we need to go to New Zealand.
Ireland.
Girl
Got
trip.
a whole bunch of tranquilizers.
Like, I would love to do that.
But we gotta get on a plane.
I've got to be able to fly here first
Yeah.
before
We
I
gotta
get
work.
on a plane for more than a day.
Yeah.
We've got to work on her. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
I don't know about that.
Twinkie,
Y'all
I'm
know
scared of
level
heights, but I
of-
fly.
Well,
If
I'm
I
scared of
know-
heights, I'm scared of planes. I'm scared of falling to my death, blowing up in the air, running out of fuel.
Yeah, well, who's not?
I fly on planes so I can get to come see you.
See, she's trying to throw that guilt trip on me now.
Yeah.
So now
I'm
you,
driving to you.
Cody's
I'm
driving to me.
Hours in my vehicle.
But you'd have more time if you
Yeah, you
just
got
stayed
more
on
time
the
to
plane.
spend with me when you
Spending 18
fly.
hours sleeping.
I don't sleep on the way there.
Oh, bull crap, you know, like 5 minutes in, your
Just
head
on the way
starts to
back.
hang.
Just on the way back. If it's dark outside.
No. 5 minutes into any road trip we take, your head hangs down most of the time.
Because she's looking at her shoes.
You're sleeping.
I don't sleep.
I'm videotaping it this year.
I do it because I'm not sleeping.
I will anxiety myself to sleep, thinking about way too many things. I'll just pass out.
Mary.
That's funny, Mary.
Stop.
He's zoned out.
Oh, sorry.
I know my socks are magical, but come on. Majestical.
But see, Twinkie, if she would get on the plane, she'd be here in 2, maybe 3 hours tops.
Mhm.
She would be here.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
then
it would
you-
take is that one time, just one time to do it.
and then it wouldn't bother you anymore.
Yeah, that's what the people said that got on there and their plane didn't make it to where they was going. And then the ones that disappeared, where the hell are they people?
You
Well,
have,
you're not going through the Bermuda Triangle
you have just as much chance to get into any kind of accident
on the
in a car.
yeah. It's
More
safer
so
in
in
the
a
air
car.
than it is in a car.
No traffic.
These are people.
Do you see that look on her face? She had.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, right, whatever.
See, we had to get Laura on a plane too.
Yes.
I saw that movie.
After y'all can't go by the movie.
Come on, y'all.
I'm going by snakes
Our
on a
first plane, the very first plane I got on, we sat in the back by the engines, and it was so loud. And that was our first experience on a plane. And we made it.
As soon as they cranked it up, I'm like, oh, turn it off, let me off here. Nope.
That's my deal. I'm gonna be one of them people that like starts panicking right away, and then they're gonna be like, "Get her off this plane," and then they're gonna hold me in a room for like 20 hours because they're gonna think I'm like a terrorist or something.
All right, April, we're going to get on a plane, and you and me are going to go all the way out there to Amy, and we're going to fly back with her.
And I'm driving.
No, y'all
You
see
are
why.
not helping, Jared.
I panic think, and then I
I
turn
wanna
everything into a horrible scenario.
I would love to get hypnotized, Mary, but I would get
I
one of
wanna
the
be a
people
chicken.
that's a smart arse, and for like the next 2 years, every time somebody would cough, I would like start acting like a chicken or something.
What did I just say? I just said I don't want to be a chicken. A naked chicken, because I would end up somehow or another naked.
Because I thought about doing that, because they used to like hypnotize you to help you lose weight and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Nope. It would be like a bad acid trip for me, and I'm just not going to do it. 'Cause I've thought about that too, and I've turned it into Twisted Alice in Wonderland is what it would be like.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't know why me and Laura both do that, but we think the worst of everything.
We're scenarioists. I've came up with our own category.
Well, I should say I used to, but now I just don't have any F's left. So
I've got way too many for the bad stuff. Anything else is like, sure.
You only live once.
Yeah, and I'd like to continue to do that. So far, I'm doing pretty good. Jared.
I did say that once we hit 11,000 that I would get on a plane.
She didn't say it was going to go anywhere.
I will go
Why
see.
you keep making it higher?
She gonna get on a plane.
I
Not
said
going there.
11,000.
10.
No, I said 11.
It was 11.
Mm-hmm.
Because first it was 12, then she backed it down to 11. And I'm like, why are you doing this?
I could have said 100,000.
And I'm over here
claustrophobic, and
like
I did okay.
whispering to her, trying to talk her out of it.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, she said she'd get on it. She didn't say it was going to go anywhere.
Right.
So, I mean, loopholes.
You got to go somewhere.
Loopholes. I got the loopholes.
I'd be 11,500. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. Well, come on.
That'll be 32
I do
million.
plan on getting on a plane eventually, but I got to work myself there.
I'm okay with looking at them from a distance.
Yeah.
I just, I have talked myself all the way out of even getting on it.
I wonder if they'll let me look at the pilot's track record and stuff.
Their credentials.
Yeah, and the list, the manifest, so I can see if there's
How many
any.
crashes have you had? How many close calls have you had? How many turnarounds have you had? How many
Have you
complaints
hit a
have you had?
reindeer? Are you an alcoholic?
Are you narcoleptic? That's my fear.
I have flown 2 days and crashed once, so I have crashed back.
Oh, God. I would just know. I have a fear that anybody controlling anything that I'm inside of is going to be narcoleptic.
Mm-hmm.
I've even scenarioized that, believe it or not.
I would get on a boat, Laura, just not like way far out in the ocean.
I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, well, I'm scared of water too, but
I need to be
think I
somewhere
would.
where I can swim back.
I'm trying to think of the name of that. Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobic.
Agoraphobic.
Agoraphobia. The fear of deep water. And I also have the fear of what's in the deep water.
I just have a fear of water. I don't know why.
I have a
Because
fear
I
of
know
sharks.
Zulu is down there waiting till I get out there on a boat. And then he's
Makes
gonna
me
come up
wonder
with
if it's
Kraken,
something that happened to me in a past life or something.
Yeah.
and they're gonna
I
have
see.
a
I love going out on our boat and stuff like that. I love doing that.
Well, I love going out like on a lake or something like that, but like really far out in the ocean, I would have a problem with it because there's sharks. And
Look,
So
I
would
went on
you
a
go on
boat.
a
legitimate
cruise
fear
ship?
of shark food. Don't want to
I
be
went
shark
on-
food.
Would you go on a cruise ship?
No.
I want to go on a cruise.
I
No.
want to go on a cruise, but I'm
Titanic.
very fearful.
I'm
Go
driving.
ship.
Titanic.
Go ship.
I'm driving.
Look, I went on a river in a boat. Panicked when we got out way too far away from the side. The thing. We call that the bank.
Yeah.
They had to turn around and take me back. I panicked. That's what we're gonna die.
No, Dom. You don't pet them.
No,
No.
Oh, you go ahead, Dom, and let me know how that turns out.
When you pull back a nub,
Yeah.
To change it on my Facebook.
Now I like to look at them on my coffee cup and my T-shirt
At the state.
and the little medallion I have of a shark. But that's it. That's it. Started all the way through that one, didn't I? See, I start to get to. I'm panicking right now.
It's okay, Laura. Calm down.
That's when y'all know my anxiety starts to build real high. I'll get, yeah, can't talk. You can keep your sharks there. I'm not going to be in the water. I'm going to look at it. I'm not like tippy toe over there and maybe stick my finger in what comes up to the beach. That's about it. Sharks are cute.
Where?
When they're babies and they can't eat you to death, maybe.
You have to step out of your comfort zone to do some things sometimes.
I did. I got on camera. Good enough for
Okay,
me.
now you got to move on to something else.
Now the next step.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
No.
Me and Twinkie did. Now I gotta get her on a plane. We walked across the glass bridge.
I can do that. No problem.
And that did nothing for my fear.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I
How
can.
are those grandkids?
It just made my fear worse.
Mom says they eat in my hand. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna be eating your hand.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like, I love the ocean, I love the beach, but I will only get into like shin deep because I want to be able to see the shark coming.
Yeah.
I'll look at them if they're on the other side of glass. That's about enough.
You know those videos they have like them people when they walk past that certain point and it makes it look like the shark's coming at them and the glass is broke. I would have pooped all over myself. And
Oh, I would have had a heart attack for sure.
Covered in poop.
She said poop.
Poop.
Poop. See, I'm strange because there's a lot of things that I can do that handle and stuff that other people can't. Like, I don't know. I can do heights. I can do bridges, glass bridges, swinging bridges over waterfalls. I can climb up side of a mountain face and be fine. But the airplanes in the deep water, and then I start to think about what's going to happen, what's in it.
I can't even do bridges in a vehicle. I have to literally close my eyes or it makes me sick.
You will not like our area. There are so many bridges around here.
Yeah, believe me, I remember Tennessee well.
I'm talking about my county that we live in. Everywhere you go, you're crossing a bridge just about.
Well, high bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Put it that way. I can do like the lower bridges or whatever, but high bridges,
I don't even like high bridges.
I cannot do that.
I don't
bet
like
you hate the bridge that's from Vicksburg on into Louisiana. The Vicksburg Bridge. That's
when we went to meet Mads. I almost crapped all over myself all the way across that dang bridge.
oh
up there.
yeah. I'm glad I was driving.
Me too, because we'd have been across that bridge in about 3.2 seconds.
I was looking. I was trying to see it and everything. He's like, go, 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 go. I'm like, I want to see it. He's like, you see it on another time.
I was looking around for
Flotation.
flotation devices.
Had his feet up off the floor in the seat with him. His breath on his breath.
For a parachute.
That's kind of how I am.
And I'm just like, I want to look off the side. And he's like, go.
Good night, Mary. Love you.
Not
Good
married.
Love you.
Well, good morning, Mary. It's 6 o'clock there. I'd say just about it.
Yeah, it's like it's like me. I can't swim. There ain't many of us around anymore that can't swim. Most of us have drowned.
Just for no. he does not have any buoyancy in his body at all. He gets in water, he tries holding his breath and relaxing and everything. He just sinks like a rock.
I took swimming lessons, but I fear I won't be able to save myself.
I
think
taught
that's
myself to swim.
Well, I always panic and everything. And, somebody told me once, they said that they believe it's because in a past life I drowned.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's why I'm afraid of water so much.
Well, see, if that's the case, why do I have so many fears?
Well, don't tell how many lives you've lived.
That's true. That's true.
I have a very, very, very big fear of air raid sirens. I will completely panic. Like when the tornado siren goes off, I just go into panic mode, like immediately.
Yeah, say
See,
Lord.
Like the other night when Jared said tornado, cut it off, and you just like,
He left me. I didn't know
That's
what
like
to
they
do.
were like, go, go.
She froze. That stuff don't bother me. I'll watch that stuff from the front porch.
Heck no.
It doesn't bother me at all, but
To me, it's a rush, everything.
Mhm.
But Laura freaks out. Mom freaks out. The boys freak out.
Well, she
Donnie,
does the running around like a chicken freak out, and I just
she shuts down.
hear it and die.
I don't.
Like, she literally looks like a robot that ran out of juice. It's just like,
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Yep.
I shut down completely. Just done.
good night, Gary. Love you.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary, love you much, brother.
Thank Gary.
It's something like that happens, like with the tornado sirens and the tornadoes and the storms and stuff. If he's not there to direct me, I'm just I'm a
Well, if you get in
silent
that
kid.
situation, call us so we can at least tell you what you need to do, so we can help you.
It won't work. It has to be.
Well, you should have been with us tonight. We was going to Allen's, remember? And she was driving and we
shut
hit
down.
one. Oh my God.
Tree fell over in front of us. We could see the tornado, literally see it with our eyes. And I'm just like driving. I just shut down.
Oh God.
That's scary. Oof.
But y'all won't never hear it. The panic, it's inside. I'm panicking inwards.
Oh wow, Diddles.
Goodness. You're gonna do all kinds of stuff.
Now I'm afraid of sinkholes.
Oh man.
No. Dang it.
That's all right. Get one.
Free diddles thing. Now I'm gonna panic.
I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it.
But the thing is, where we live, there's so many caves and caverns that run underneath.
Yeah, the high school was actually built over the mouth of a cave.
No.
They're
I'm
like
worried about every dip and crack in the road. That's it.
all the schools here and a lot of the houses they have like hills, and then the school sits up on top of it, and then at the front of the hill there's two double doors, and so like if there's a tornado or anything like that, they all have to go into that, but it's like a shelter deal built into the hill.
Wow.
And like every single house here has a tornado shelter. Like ours is underneath our house. So you have to go out of the front door and around the side of the house and then go down to the shelter. And I got to get it cleaned out first because I ain't going down there.
I wish we had one.
We are on a
Many
hill.
times I wish we had one.
We are on a hill. We don't have shelters.
Yeah.
We don't have shelters either.
So if it comes through, it's gonna hit this hill and take us with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just be like in the tornado like this.
They get so many here that everyone has a shelter now. Like you don't really drive by a house here that doesn't have some type of shelter.
Well, that's kind of in Tornado Alley. So.
Mm-hmm. But it was just so weird to see 2 double doors in the hills, and I was like, "What is that?" And then they're like, "Well, that's the shelter for the kids to go into when there's a tornado." And I was like, "Oh, huh." It was just odd seeing a big old hill with 2 double doors in it.
Yeah.
Do you see my?
It's a scary thought, but thank goodness they have it.
Yeah.
Freaking Walmart.
And we dug over to under my picture.
Oh goodness, Laura.
Dang, Laura, that's crazy, but not surprising.
The Walmart in Sparta is built on a marsh. It's sinking. That's the town I'm from.
There's a lot of times during certain parts of the year, you can go in there and
swamp gas.
Constant. I mean, yeah, it stinks in there, and they're constantly having to run around with mops and mop buckets and stuff. Where it
Oh
sinks.
my goodness.
It'll come up through the
Tile.
Yeah, in the floor. It'll come up through them cracks in the floor, and it's like,
Oh gosh. Like, no, I'm not going to Walmart today.
that's right. I worked at that Walmart and had to deal with it. I was like, oh.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Walmart that's close to us now is so freaking confusing.
Oh yeah.
It's confusing.
It's too big.
Is it a super Walmart?
It's like a super
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Thing is huge. I got tired. I'm just ready to go home now. Forget it. I'll just do call-in orders from now on.
There's a Dollar Tree / Family Dollar.
I gotta tell y'all something funny when y'all get off the live stream.
Dollar Tree.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know we had any Family Dollars down here. I wish I'd known that.
We don't have any family dollars.
There.
Anyway, what was you saying, Lainey?
What?
I said I gotta tell y'all something funny when y'all get off the live stream.
Oh.
If y'all don't mind.
Oh, Batabi.
Oh, baby.
I'm just gonna sit here and think about sinkholes now.
Yeah, we'll get on here in a few minutes because I've been in here almost 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's going on midnight. I gotta get up early in the morning.
I'm still thinking about sinkholes and how I'm probably gonna be in.
Sorry, Jared.
And see, I'm so glad I did go on because I was debating because I've been hurting all day and I worked today, and y'all made my night a lot better.
Aww.
Hey, same here. I said I was feeling I was just in a bad place, and said y'all made me feel a little better too.
I wasn't feeling good, but when I saw everybody else struggling, I said, "No, I'm going up." So I need to be with my
Sometimes
family.
it's hard to make it to everybody's channels and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
I'm trying to push myself. See, Slim even come in here while I was laying down because I come home to work and lay down because I was hurting so bad.
Nah, Laura, love you, sister. I will.
Slim came in here and set up my computer and everything for me.
Oh.
I didn't even know he'd done it.
Aw,
So
he's a keeper.
he's a sweetheart.
He's a turd.
Oh my goodness.
Love him.
I do.
Nah, Dom, love you, brother.
Oh, duty turd.
You got more brothers than you know what to do with.
I know.
Good.
And I owe every one of them. Get it, come on, get it. And then I'm gonna run because they're bigger than me.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of y'all. Don't forget if you can help with the GoFundMe for Jared's mama. It was greatly appreciated. And we shall see y'all. Who's on tomorrow?
Jared at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rob at 9:30 Central
Can
Standard
you
Time.
interview tomorrow?
What's this? 20?
Tune in to find out.
Oh.
Peace, love, and hugs, everybody. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Yo.
How much spam? Stay awesome.
Night.
Good night.
Night.